Here we go. We just got our new welding table. It's from VEVOR.com. As you can see, they've got their logo on the legs here. There we are. And John's got the very ramen noodle-ish type directions. There's not much to those. So, John, what did you figure out the different bolts were, or nuts? What were these ones?
19s.
Okay, so those are 19s, and the ones to put the legs on and everything were 14s. Alright, so you need a 19, you need 14s. These are all of the bolt down kit in order to be able to hold things on the table and stuff. And they're nice little setups. Need a little bit of grinding here and there, but nothing too major. We've got a slag hammer that goes with it. And if you ever see those propane stove videos, the wood stove videos on YouTube, and magically out of the blue they have a professional looking handle on them, most of the time they didn't tell you they cut it off of a slag hammer in order to cheat. So these are the feet, we got the legs, we got the tabletop, we got the front and the back piece, and we got the two sides. We've got what I'm assuming must be their attempt at TIG gloves. They're really lightweight, so they can't be for much heavy welding. We've got a brush that currently looks like it has lice because the foam was just obliterated in this poor packaging. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 large clamps that are definitely bigger than about 6 inches or so. And the welding table looks pretty good. It is definitely pretty decently thick. I'd say that it's probably 3/16. It's not quite 1/4 inch. And plenty of holes. So at this point, we'll see if we can get some legs on it. And then John's got to do his favorite thing in the world. He's got to help me clean the shop. There we go. So we got it loosely thrown together right now. We've got all the nuts and bolts and everything in it. And John's going to run around and tighten it up. What do you got there, John?
Kimo.
Oh, it's the Kimo Ratchet? Mm-hmm. Do you like using it?
Yes.
Yes? Do you think people should get one for their kids?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, good sales pitch. Alright. So yeah, we like the Kimo Ratchet. Highly recommend it. The other thing we've noticed about the Kimo is that it uses the universal 12-volt packs that a lot of times if you just cut the little sliver side pieces off, fits into everything. Tack Life, Kimo, a bunch of other brands all use the exact same 12-volt pack. Anyways, we'll get this put together and then get some area cleaned out. Throwing in one side note that I noticed while I was here and running my hand down through, see how I can do that? And I don't have to flinch. What I discovered was all the outside ones are finished. They've all been sanded and everything, so you can run your hand down through safely. But what I discovered was that all of the underside of this inner circle does not seem to have actually been finished and cleaned up. So before this thing ends up finally in place, I'm going to flip this back over and take 5 seconds to finish the underside, because there's some pretty decent burrs underneath these that I'd rather not catch with my hands or something later. I've been saving this really old shelving unit because I figured at some point I would probably put it back into the garage somewhere. And I am thinking that where it's just a little bit wider than the table itself, would be perfect to put on the back side in order to catch welding sparks, and the upper part of it could be shelves. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to pull this out, paint it up, and use it. Well, we're grabbing some leftover spray paint from a few other projects and going over this thing, getting it whitened up with some primer. And we decided on some leftover silver that we have, so I guess we'll see what that looks like when it's finalized. I asked John to go and clean up all the metal chunks that were down here, and this is what he came up with. I'm not quite sure that it's the most effective method, but at least he's helping out.
I'm lazy.
You're being lazy, and meanwhile, I got the sucky job. There we go. We'll have John put some light on here. Now, it is not a perfect setup by any means, but I think that'll do for a shop upgrade. That bar that's right there, I will get rid of eventually, and then probably one of my first welding projects on the welding table will probably be welding a washer or two at the bottom of that so I can bolt it right directly to the table itself. But we've got a light installed. We're going to attach another light off to this side. I want to put a toolbox of some sort in here, get my other toolbox moved over into this area over here. That way we've got a nice extended workbench area for all the different needs that we run into on the different projects during winter. Hi, John. What do you think?
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. It even matches the Ranger. So, undercoating color and the same silver paint that I used in order to fix my Ranger last year. Have fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video.